there's a truth. When she smiles at you, she'll say that angels don't lie.
Happy Tuesday!
Happy Tuesday!
Angels don't lie!
Angels don't lie!
Woo! I'm Jeanne.
I'm Jeanne.
Now, who are you? What's your name?
Hadley.
I'm Hadley, right? And we're coming to you live. Live. Where are we, Hadley? Tell them, where are we?
Florida.
We're in Florida, right? So we're going to do the show from Florida tonight, and Hadley is going to help me, and people are signing on. We're going to say, hi, everybody. See, there's you. I pull you up in the computer so you can see. Aren't you pretty cute? Yeah. And I have some stuff to share. Hi, Susan. Susan's signing on. Susan's in Florida, too. Can you say hi, Susan?
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Miss Sally. Miss Sally signing on. Say hi, Miss Sally.
Hi, Miss Sally.
I want to share a picture of our sunset tonight because it was so beautiful. Why is it frozen? Don't freeze on me. Hi, Simone. How are you? This is actually my granddaughter. Isn't she beautiful? Yes. Are you my? Yeah. And now we've got Reagan here. Come on over. Can we see Reagan? Of course. I know you don't want to be in it.
No, I don't want to.
All right. And this is baby Ray. Hi, Ray. Say hi, everybody. Everybody smile. There she is. Yeah. Reagan had a lot of firsts this time. We went on a boat yesterday. We saw some fish today. I know, I'm choking you. Sorry. I'm choking Hadley. And she went in the pool today. Yeah. Right? She went swimming. And what did you get to wear in the pool today? Hi, Leslie. How are you? Hi, Eugene. Hi, Jen. Hi, Sarah. See, everybody's signing on. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
We're going to have a great show.
Great show.
Great show. Woohoo. There it is. So now I can share the picture, the sunset picture, because it was absolutely beautiful.
Hi.
People let me copy and paste it. It never does. I don't know why it doesn't let you just take a picture and share it in there.
I think you can just drag it in.
It won't let me. No. Anyways, all right. So I'll send it to you guys after because it's a really beautiful sunset. No, what did you wear? Jen is thinking that you wore swimmies, but you didn't wear swimmies. What did you wear?
What was that crazy suit you wore?
What did you wear? Did you wear a wetsuit? Tell them.
Yeah.
Say, I wore a wetsuit.
I
I wore a wetsuit.
Because what are you doing tomorrow?
What are we doing tomorrow? Where are we going?
We're going to
Swim with...
Florida.
No, you're in Florida. You're going to swim with who tomorrow?
Dolphins.
Dolphins! Yes. And Simone thought she was my daughter. That's okay, Simone. It's no big deal. Actually, I have 5 grandchildren. Very lucky. 4 grandgirls and 1 grandboy. Yes. And Reagan, who you just met, she's the youngest. And she's 4 months now, right? She's 4 months now. 4 months! Ah! Anyways, before Hadley goes to bed and before we start the show, I told her she could pick an angel card for you guys. Actually, I have these cards, Hadley, or I have the heart cards. Which ones do you want to do?
I'm going to get a heart card.
I knew it. All right. You guys want an angel card? 1 card. We'll just pick one for the whole group. All right. Which one are we going to say? That's a good one. Let's see. This one says, believe in yourself. Look at them and say, believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Trust your instincts. Say, trust yourself.
Trust yourself.
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
Yes. So this is a beautiful card, right? It talks about believing in yourself.
I want to try the other one.
You want to try one more? All right, one more.
Okay, that's it.
And then I'm going to do my show. And then, this is a good card too because it says, it's a self-criticism card. It says, talk to yourself nicely. Say, you guys, say, talk nice to yourself.
Talk nice to yourself.
Yeah, talk loving to yourself.
Why don't you say goodnight?
Say, God loves you.
I love you.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right, there you go.
Good night.
So we're putting the cards away because tonight is Angels Don't Lie, and you guys know we're not doing card readings tonight. We are doing a live show, which means that you get to call into the studio if you would like a reading. And Casey's on the other line. Hi, Casey. Can you hear us?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, guys. You guys hear Casey? So Casey is in the studio. He's going to be taking your calls. The number to call is 646-891-5252, and I'm going to add that to the list. 646. If I can type and talk at the same time, it would be a beautiful thing. Not 53. 5252. So we're going to take calls about halfway in. I'll let you know. I'll call in to talk to your loved ones or get some divine guidance. There you go. So that's what we're going to be doing today, all right? Simone, he is still working on it. Casey was thinking about, Casey, you see that Simone's asking about calling in. He was thinking about Facebook call. Jen saw the sunset. Yeah, I did post one picture, and so I will post another picture with where we are, because it's absolutely beautiful. We're down in the Keys. It's a little bit different, a little bit tropical. Feels like an island. And you guys, if you've been following me for the last couple of years on the show, you know every January I head out. My husband and I head someplace warm. It is his time to take a break, and so I follow and I do my work wherever we end up. Usually it's in Turks and Caicos. We've come to the Keys. We've traveled lots of different places, but that's where we are this year. Yes, beautiful. Anyways, it's so nice to see you guys. I know a lot of you are signing on. Yay, yay, yay. Did you all have a good New Year, I hope? Sorry, everything was just a little confusing for Christmas and New Year's with the show because both days landed on a holiday, so we didn't get to do the Angels Don't Lie. And I did try to do like a little bit of a makeup, but then I had family home. My daughter was home from college, and I just needed to spend some time with her, which I know you guys understand. It's hard to split ourselves in a million different directions, right? So I wanted to send a couple of condolences and prayers out for our family. Good night, my love. Sleep so good. See you in the morning. One to Casey and KJ because they just lost their dog, JJ. And JJ he was this long, old pup who just he hung on forever. So he made his departure this week. So we're so sorry, Casey. Hope that you and KJ are doing okay. Are you still there? Did I lose you?
No, I'm here. Sorry, I was typing. I forget. I'm watching it on the Facebook too.
Right. I know, right? And I'm like talking to you. And then another member of the KVJV family, Kathy Hinkle, her father passed away. So we send our love out to Kathy Hinkle as well. And she's actually in Florida now because that's where her dad was from and that's where she's originally from. So she's down in the Boca Raton area. So we're sending you our love, Kathy, and our thoughts and prayers are with you. So I hope that you are starting off your new year in a positive, upbeat way. And let's get busy. I've got so much going on, right? See, everybody's on here. So nice to see everybody. First, I'm going to share this video on my wall. And if you guys want to do that, if you want to share it on your wall, that'd be great. Tag your friend or anybody that you think could use this show tonight. That would be really fantastic. Hi, Danielle. Is my wife's spirit in my home? Ashes. So, Daniel, I'll be happy to definitely speak with you. You can call the studio, 646-891-5252. Our loved ones are definitely with us, and I can definitely share that with you. They don't do hauntings. I don't know what you're asking me. If she's in your home, she's probably near to you always because that's what our loved ones will be when they pass over. And Casey says that we already have somebody in the studio, so I've got this whole stuff to talk about. But let's see who he has on there. Hi, Pat. How are you? I see Pat's on there.
All right, here.
Nice to see you guys.
I'm going to bring it in here. Oh, here we go.
All right, thanks, PC. Here we go. Let's going to take our first call and see who's on the line. Hi, this is Jeanne. Who am I speaking with?
Either they dropped off like as soon as I brought it into the host room for some reason. So
Okay. No, maybe if it happened to you and you called, just give it another call. Sometimes that happens. 646-891-5252. That's the number to call. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit about, let me go back to my notes. So tonight we're going to talk all about finding your voice. How many of you out there have trouble speaking your truth? And when I say your voice, I mean that true, authentic self. Like you're following what's good for you, and you're able to speak up for yourself, and you're able to ask for what you need, and you're able to project out all of the things that you want to. So look at this. I'm seeing lots of hearts. I'm seeing some thumbs up. I like it. Is anybody challenged by this? Because I know at times I've been challenged by this, and I don't think it's something uncommon to feel like, why can't I get the truth of me out? Why can't I get this stuff in alignment that I want to do? Yeah, so there we got some hearts. Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about finding your voice, and we're also going to talk about the light that you have to share with others, because you have this beautiful light within you. This is your God light, who you are and what you are meant to share with others. But a lot of times, most of the time, that light gets dimmed just due to life experiences. It's from the grief, from the challenges that we're facing. So that can be a really difficult time. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Okay, guys? Hi, Angela. How are you? Nice to see you. Haven't been through a grief share class for many weeks. Oh, I'm so glad that you were able to do that class. I hope that it was really helpful, Angela. Such a beautiful class. Where are you located? I'd love to know. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Simone says I've never been able to speak my mind properly, and I can't stand up for myself. People call me a pushover, right? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Or if you're a people pleaser, how many of you are people pleasing people? And so you give just to make others happy, and maybe even go against your own will. How many of you? Let me see some thumbs up. Let me see some hearts. Susan, I'm glad that you were able to do that grief share with your husband passed away. That's important. Yeah. Challenging, right? So what is the biggest grief? What is the biggest thing that blocks you from doing, sorry guys if you heard that beat, the biggest thing that's in your way that makes you either overgive and want to people please, or makes you not being able to speak your voice? Is it not having confidence? I feel like confidence is a big thing for us, right? Confidence is a really big thing. Shine says, I don't do it to people please. I'm just naturally out. I'm just naturally out. I don't know what you mean, Diane. Help me with that. Confidence. Confidence is something that we kind of are challenged with, right? That inner strength to stand in our own light, our inner strength to shine our light, our inner strength to be seen or to be heard. Although we want to be seen or heard, this is why social media is so popular, but it's also so scary because we end up seeing other people and we scroll, and we think they have the best life, or then we think, look at them, they have it going on, and then we start to feel less than. We start to talk to ourselves in a negative tone. We start to see, like, why are they doing that and I'm doing nothing? So we have that comparison. So then we can't build up that self-confidence when we're always stuck in that level, right? Does it make sense? So this past week, on Friday, I launched the book club, the Spiritual Book Club, which is basically all around the Goddess You. So the Spiritual Book Club, I'm seeing everybody's text here. Sorry, Good evening. How are you? Let me get my phone charger. Does that mean that you tried calling? Oh, yeah, 646-891-5252. I'm not following along good. Casey, I'm sorry. Which naturally spoke for me because that makes me happy. So that is a people-pleasing, Melissa. That's exactly what I was talking about, because when we put somebody before ourselves, then we're saying no to us. When we put somebody above us, then we're turning and denying our own self. Yes, it temporarily will make us feel better because it always makes us feel good to help another. But if we are doing it to a depletion, if we're doing it and not taking care of ourselves and coming from that centered space of self-love, of having that true confidence in who we are, then we're always left feeling depleted. And we're always running after trying to fill back up. So we're looking outside of ourselves to fill back up. Right? Does that make sense? So this week, like I said, I launched that first video in the Spiritual Book Club, and it talks all about quieting our mind. It talks about why. It talks about the steps that we can take in order to move into that alignment. So this whole spiritual awakening happens when we choose it. And what is spiritual awakening, guys? This is when we're living authentically. This is when we're listening to our true selves. This is when we're aligned with what the divine has for us. So this is what I'm talking about, that awakening, right? That's the beautiful part. And we want that. A lot of us will start on that journey, but then we fall on our faces. We'll start with maybe reading a book, or maybe even my book, The Goddess You, or maybe we'll start with making a New Year's resolution. And then what happens just a little bit of time in, we aren't set up the right way. So we fall and we crash and we burn, and we aren't set up to succeed. So we're left feeling a little bit more empty, a little bit less confident because we start talking down to ourselves, right? It's a little bit overwhelming. So when we stay the course, when we decide, all right, I really have to set myself up to succeed, I have to set myself up to stand the course, we have to have those tools, right? The right tools to create that healthy foundation to stand on. It's all about the foundation, guys. I promise you, it's all about the foundation. And we're going to get to that in 1 minute. But Casey says he's got a caller. So, Casey, I'm ready when you are.
Hello?
Jen, I see you saying you have a new home. That's wonderful. Congratulations. No, Jen, I know that you are. And I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to help you all with that because I have some great news for you. I'm going to tell you that you can get the first chapter, and I'm going to share the link for you. All you have to do is follow the link, click on it, and go and watch the first video. And then you can also add your email to download the first chapter of the Goddess You Journal. And the reason you're going to want to do this is we're going to set you up to succeed, because inside I've created a contract. And so the angels told me, by having this contract, by creating this beautiful contract where you fill it up and you are speaking to yourself. There's nobody else involved here. It's just you. It's just you and your wishes for this incredible life, right? For you and God to have this experience, for you to open up and have that true love. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to fill out this Goddess You Journal contract together. And all you have to do is download it, fill it out, and you can share it. You can just send me a picture of you signing it. This way we know and we'll be accountable. And this will take us on our journey. This will be the first step in creating that healthy foundation. All right, let me look. I'm so sorry. Casey is texting me. So he says, caller's online. You can't hear me. No, I can't hear you. Let me say, what does he want me to do? I've been brainstorming on how we're going to make these calls work with the system that we have. But if you have a loved one that you actually want to hear from, again, you can type it in and I will do my best to make that connection real for you. I know there's a little bit of lag on time, so I'm sure that fact. I know Jen has it, so she can take a picture and share that.
Let me see if there's something.
Or in the Angels Don't Lie group, let's share it there. Or we can actually, wait a minute, I have a better idea. Let's go onto my business page under that first video, and the first Quieting Your Mind video, share it under there, okay? Sally, you want to hear from your sister Sue? So if you have asked me to read those same people before, I'm going to ask you to let somebody else who hasn't had, or just pick somebody new. Jacqueline, I believe that we spoke to your dad. Drop. Okay, there we go. Who's on the call? Hi, this is Jeanne. Who am I speaking with?
This is Angela.
Hi, Angela. How are you?
Well, I'm good. I've missed you. I have kind of an odd question. Can you hear?
Yes, I'm just asking the listeners. I'm hoping they can hear you too.
Okay.
Perfect.
I was wondering if you could tell me anything about a lot of devastation that's been going on in our office the past 7 years. If you would like make a square and put 4 corners, that's how our desks sit. In 2011, my coworker Wanda lost her daughter to a single car crash. She was 23 years old. 2014, the next girl on the next corner was told that her husband had stage 4 melanoma. 2016, I lost my husband. 2018, the next corner. So I'm in the one corner. This completes the 4 corners. That coworker just lost her son in a single car crash. And back to the next corner, back to Wanda, she just found out her husband has an inoperable brain tumor. Is that just a whole lot going on in that amount of time?
That is a whole lot going on, and I feel like God has put you all together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is absolutely incredible. And I feel like you guys are all very personally connected as well. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So what will happen, God will put people in our lives to help us through these life circumstances and to help us to have another maybe point of view, to keep us uplifted, because life does happen, right? It is not going to stop. And so we're going to find these challenges no matter where we go. I just think it is pretty incredible that you're having these 4 corners and, this repeat almost of experiences. But they're telling me right now, like, don't look into it as if there is a connection in a negative way. The connection is in a beautiful way, meaning that that you're supposed to be helping each other. You're supposed to be supporting each other and doing what you're already doing. They said you're already doing all of that. But there's nothing in that you've done wrong or
there's not a hex in them or something.
No, that's what they're like. There's no witchcraft. There's nothing negative like that. It's just really how life kind of evolves. And I was just talking to my husband about this, about the irony about what I do, which is connecting people on the other side every day, bringing through loved ones, and then letting people know that we're not alone, that our loved ones are still with us all the time. And one of my sayings is, we're not going to get out of here alive. We've all come here to die. But then there are these moments that are very real for me that I'm like, I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, I feel like I have my own fears and reservations about passing. But look, it is the truth. And, I miss my loved ones just as much as you miss yours. And there are times I feel completely separate from them. And then there are times I feel them around me and I have those signs and I have those pure connections. So that's the truth, right? When I'm in fear, I don't feel them. When I'm in fear, I'm not noticing the signs. When I'm in fear, I am not in that alignment. But when I'm in love, I see them and I know that they're there. I have no doubt.
Yeah.
So that's the connection, is remembering God. And I feel like that's the biggest connection for the 4 of you. I don't feel like you all do have that God center. So I feel like that's why
I would be safe to say that they all believe, but they don't practice. But I do.
So there's some
I feel like the glue of that situation.
Thank you. So there's a reason why you're together, and there's a reason why you're there to ignite it then. So there's a reason why this spark needs to happen, is to remind your coworkers that here's the grace of God. Here's where we can find joy. Here's where we can find meaning. right? It's not because
Mhm.
things happen and they're meant to be, because that kind of sucks, right? Say that lightly.
Yeah.
That would just suck.
Yeah.
But when we have meaning in tragedy, and there can be that meaning, right? We can find that deeper
Right.
meaning. We can find love if we look for it. I'm always saying that we can find love. So where can you find love?
Yeah. Do you have any messages from my husband?
Sure, we can definitely do that. I feel like that's one of the things he was saying is about how devoted you are. Not only, I feel like this is just what it speaks of you as a person. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Because he does.
I try to ignite other people, yeah.
And he's
Without
also
being
making
overpowering.
he's also making me smile and doing this like little smirk, and I feel like this is how he always looked, with this like teeny, like you always knew he had some kind of, I'm gonna say it, shit-eating grin on his face, because that's what he's like.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Always.
Yeah. So he's all having a hard time breathing all around the chest and the heart. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so this is another way he's just confirming that it's him. He's also like fanning out money for me, and he's like letting it all go like into the wind. And I don't know if he like lost money, or I'm not sure why he's fanning the money. But do you understand that?
It might still be the fact that I can get a decent price for this house. I don't understand the part where he's letting it go in the wind.
It feels like he's letting it go, like, and that could be around the house, like, okay, let it go, like it's all right there, right? So we think about when we talk about wind, air medicine is like when we move with that airflow. We're breezy, we're light, we're not holding on. So don't let it be about the money. That's kind of where I feel like he's saying, like, go ahead and make the decision, because it feels like it's almost like a gamble. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I feel like I'm holding out on a price that maybe I shouldn't be, and I don't know what my price should be.
Right.
It's a weird
So
situation.
that's what I feel like. Just do what feels right. And he said there is going to be no harm in that, no shame. Like, just go ahead. So I get that completely.
Okay.
Okay. And I feel like it's the next step of your journey of where you are going to be going. Have you? Are you leaving your position or retiring?
Not for a while.
What's the retiring? Who around you is doing that?
Not me. Oh,
Okay.
one of my coworkers in that Four Square just retired.
Thank you. This is another way he's acknowledging that he is still there, because he's telling me about it. So that's his way of letting you know that he's still present and he's still with you.
Okay. She's the one that just lost her son 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Or last month, rather.
And that has that has a tragedy tone to it. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Right. And I do feel like he claims a little bit of responsibility. He steps forward right away. Do you understand that?
He what?
He's jumping in. He's claiming responsibility. So that means he had something to do with his passing. Whether he made wrong choices, but he's claiming that,
yes.
Just so you understand.
Yes.
Thank you. It's his
yes.
way of stepping forward. He also is talking really fast. He's like, please tell my mom I'm okay. Please tell my mom I'm okay. Please tell her
I'm
God. Okay. Like, and he's going on and on. He almost is making me feel like this is like a desperate thing. That she needs to hear this. She needs to know that I'm okay.
I'll call her.
That I'm safe. Because she's questioning if I'm with relatives, she's questioning if I'm alone, she's questioning if I was in pain. He said no. He said everything happened in a blink of an eye. He said literally a blink of an eye, and there was no suffering. Please tell her.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect him to come through, but that's amazing. I'll have to call her.
Yeah, and the way
she sometimes isn't a fan of this, but
that's okay.
I will call her anyway.
And you can let her know. I mean, please tell her that my work, the way I'm communicating, is through God. It's very specific. It's not meant for entertainment. Rather, it's meant for healing. Because God wants us to move forward with our lives. He wants us to not be stuck by the fear of grief, but to move forward and have those memories and the joy, and know that we're going to be connected always to that loved one, no matter what. There's no disconnect. It's just the one that we create in our head.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to let another caller come in. You've helped me
Thank
quite a
you.
bit. And I've missed you,
Thank
and
you, Ann.
I'll be sticking around. Okay. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
love. Good to
Bye-bye.
see you again. Take care. So beautiful, right, guys? Was that beautiful? Let's give Angela lots of hearts here, please. Send her lots of love. And to the mom who lost her son, I mean, right? How beautiful, please. Let's send lots of hearts for them, too. Ah, so beautiful.
Whenever you're ready,
646
we do
89
have another caller whenever you're ready.
Casey, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Let's take it.
All right, there you go.
Thank you. Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with? Hello? Margaret?
Yes, this is Margaret.
Hi, Margaret. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Connecticut.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you tonight?
Well, I've had a lot of tragedy in the last 13 years. My parents, loss of my husband legally after 30 years, a son with an addiction, a son who had another terrible accident, and a daughter who was assaulted. And I'm just trying to get my life together.
It sounds like you have so much going on, and it feels like you feel like it's just never going to end, like it's just coming at you,
Yes.
pouring over you. Your children are here?
Yes, they're with me. Yep.
Okay.
They're older children. They're
yes.
adults, young adults.
I'm just making this clear because I feel like your husband wants to have a conversation, but I feel like your children are here. Your husband is making me feel like there was alcohol abuse. Do you understand that?
My husband is still, he's alive. He just left me after 30 years because of my son's addiction.
So is this your father stepping forward then? Because it's a male figure. I have a male figure stepping forward, and so I keep hearing, he keeps talking to me about alcohol abuse.
No, the fellow that I'm with did have an alcohol problem years prior to meeting me, but has never touched a drink since then.
But, so you understand that this is your father stepping forward? Is that correct? The male figure on the other side? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could be. Yes.
So this is his way of letting you know that he's in your life because he's showing me like the alcohol, so I'm understanding what's kind of going on. I do feel like there's also what he steps forward, he's making me see like all these tornadoes, which is my sign for drama. Like there's all this drama going on for you all around. So you understand?
Yes.
He's also like letting me know this isn't something that just was created recently. This is something that has longevity to it. So you were taught this in your life, that this came from the home that you grew up in. Do you understand that?
I lost two brothers when I was 3 years old from illness.
Your dad is making me feel like they're responsible, like for some of the chaos, for creating that drama effect, and also creating more of a victim type of role than being validated for pain. So it's his way of stepping forward to let you know that he's trying to support you and love you, which he's all around the throat as well. And I don't know how he passed, but he's giving me all this where I'm having a hard time swallowing. I'm having a hard time like a lump in my throat. Do you understand that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just a confirmation of who he is. He says, I need to step forward because these are the things I never said in life. I never told my daughter that I was proud of her. I wasn't able to speak and say things because I wasn't able to get out of my own life. I wasn't able to get out of my own grave. And so therefore, I taught her an entrapment. I taught her how to be stuck in life. Do you understand that?
Yes, I know. My parents lived my brother's death because they couldn't help him. They both had terminal illness.
So because he was unable to work through that grief because it was bigger than him, that's how life became. He said, but look, you can find love here. And he's pointing to this group, which I think is really beautiful. The Angels Don't Lie group. He's like, these are the people. This is going to help you find love. It's going to help remind you of what is true. That the power comes from the divine. The power doesn't come from here on earth. It doesn't come from things. It doesn't come from possessions. It comes from the divine. And he said, I'm going to talk about religion, but she's going to have a hard time understanding that I wouldn't have done that in life. But this is what he's talking about. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
It's another way of him letting you know that he's with you and supporting you. And as hard as all of this that you're going through, when you turn back to God, when you open up that doorway, things will begin to get a little bit easier. Just enough so you can have breathing room to show you the more you pray, the more you stay in it, the easier things will get. Your son with the addiction, he's making me feel like, don't give up hope, turn to prayer. Call on a team of people to pray. And I'm going to ask all our listeners right now, if you would join in praying for Margaret's son, let's aid her in this journey of healing. Let's help her along this way. Let's pray for her son that he finds that light of day, that he finds that love energy so that he can move away from that addiction. And let's at the same time support Margaret with a lot of love and prayers to help keep her uplifted. So that's what we can do for you today. I hope that helps you, Margaret, and gives you some peace of mind.
I've lost faith because I wonder how come all of this on my shoulders. And I've tried to hold my family together for it.
I know. I hear your pain.
I took care of my parents till they both passed.
You can do this. You can hold on. You can keep going. Okay?
So, thank you.
Hold your faith near and dear. Don't let anybody or anything take it from you, my love.
I won't. Thank you so much.
It's the greatest gift. All right. And please join the group so we can continue to help you and support you. Okay?
I will. Yes.
All right, love. Have a beautiful night. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
How about a show of hearts for how brave Margaret is for calling in, for being vulnerable to share? I mean, is that not overwhelming? Seriously, overwhelming. Beautiful. Thank you all. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you. Look at you all. Sarah. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Carly. Thank you, Wendy. Beautiful. So nice to see you all. So nice that you can share that love, because that's our superpower, ladies and gentlemen. Our superpower is how kind we can be and how compassionate we can be through our prayers and through our love. That's true. That's a beautiful thing. We're not giving from a place of, I need to feel good, so let me just give, and then we get depleted. No, this is true giving. Lovely. Lovely. Hi, Trish. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm overwhelmed. Casey, are you overwhelmed?
Yes. You can just feel her pain and you want to reach out. And I think with our prayers, that'll help.
And I always say to people that our prayers matter. They have volume, meaning they have energy. They grow the more we use them. And they have merit, that God hears all of our prayers. And so just because we don't feel like he might be answering them, he hears them. And he's going to help us along our journey. But we have a responsibility, right? Just because we ask for something doesn't mean we're going to receive it right away. It means we might have to do a little work. So for Margaret, she might have to turn back to her faith. She might have to lift herself up with this healthy group, being surrounded by love. She might have to be remembering that God is great. And then all of a sudden things will shift and things will get lighter. But we cannot control anyone else but ourselves. Right? We can't control anybody else but ourselves. So everywhere we go, there we are. Beautiful. Okay, so I haven't seen a lot of your posts while I was reading, but I'm so happy you can. Sarah, if you would like a reading, you can call in 646-891-5252. And listen, if you'd like a full-on reading, you can head on over to my website, jeanniestreet.com, and click on the top, it says work with me or reading. It says something like that on the top. I don't even know. It says something great like that. But you can sign up for a reading. And during our session, even if you choose 30-minute sessions, I will bring everything I have to that session. All you need to do is to be willing to participate. All you need to do is be willing to participate. It's not hard. And it's the most life-changing event you will be in. I promise you that. Hi, Tina. How are you? Thank you for joining. Melissa, hello. I'm just going back because I know there was somebody that was saying something. Hi, Heather. Hi, my Heather. So beautiful, right? Hi, Mary. How are you, love? All right, I'm not going to go back any further. Okay, so here we are. I know a couple of you had typed in that you wanted to have a connection, and so let me see where I was. Leah, she was talking about connecting with her grandma Alice, and I believe, Leah, you were saying to connect for your nephew. Are you still listening? And let me know that you're here, so I will do this reading for you. Oh, thank you, Wendy. You're so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love my Wendy girl. She has a beautiful podcast. Wendy, what's the name of your new podcast? Tell everybody. You have to check her out because she is amazing. Hey, Patty, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. So we are talking with our loved ones. We're talking with each other. Yeah, perfect. She's still here. So, Grandma Alice, if this is for your nephew, you were saying, Leah, correct, that you wanted to connect, but I feel like it's also for you. But I feel like, did Alice, I feel like Alice is more of a mother figure. Do you understand that? So I don't know if she, my Grandma Alice and my cousin, your cousin Kyle. So she's on the other side. Thank you. So I'm understanding that. But what's the mother figure? Is she connected to your mom's mom? Because that's how I'm feeling. Do you understand that? Hi, Carol. Thank you, Wendy, for sharing. You guys can check her out. Do, 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 do. Yes, my mom's mom. Thank you, Leah. This is why I like you calling in better, 646-891-5252. But Leah, I'm going to continue here with your Grandma Alice. This is the way she steps forward, and she's a whole lot of fun. So you understand it's how she's stepping forward, and she's letting me know that she's got everything going on, and she's showing me, I don't know why she's showing me a Tupperware party, but she's making me feel like that's the kind of thing that she would have done here. But she's showing me like, yeah, I'm getting the girls together, and I'm making all these I feel like casseroles and deviled eggs and just all kinds of that kind of fun finger food. That's what she's showing me as well. And she's also having a little bit of a sore throat, a little bit of a hard time speaking. So I feel like her voice was probably a little bit raspy due to probably like acid reflux. I don't feel like that's how she passed, but she's just showing me because I feel like that's how she aged a little bit. She also was like, I feel like it was a little challenging for her at the end, and people really worried about how she was or she was home alone. But she also feels really like feisty, so it was just her way of letting me know. She's also saying I left quickly and kind of unexpected and left a little bit of a mess behind. So it's another way she's confirming that it's her. Okay? Beautiful. I hope that also brings you some comfort. Okay, love? Thank you for letting me know, Jacqueline, that I haven't brought your dad through. Okay. Let me see who else I can do. Beautiful. How are we doing here? How's everybody doing? Are you all good? Are you all good? Are you all enjoying this? Yeah. I want to know, before we go further, I'm so glad. Okay, that's a lot of fun. Hi, Jeanne. I want to know, do you prefer hearing people call in? Let me know. Do you like the calls? Just write down, just text in the text line callers. Or if you like it typed in. I guess that will do it that way. A type or a call. Type or a call. Callers. Me too. Me too, Margaret. Me too, Wendy. I like the calls. Who's going to be brave? Who's going to be brave and pick up the phone? 646-891-5252. Who's going to be brave? Because I'm telling you, it makes a difference. So much easier to have the connection really sink in for all of us rather than me just delivering. You can come in. Yeah. Oh, Sally likes to type in. I think Sally likes to type in. Oh, Leah likes to type. Jacqueline likes both. Not sure what to ask. You mean if you were to call in, right? What? 10 minutes. My dinner bell's ringing in 10 minutes. Yes, I know people are definitely shy to call in. It's not always easy, but it's a little challenging. I mean, I'm up for the challenge a lot of times. Tammy says she likes both, but people are shy. Tina says typing. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know. I think it's important. I feel like we're almost half and half, right, of what people are saying, right? You are right about that, Candy. Typing is easier with kids around. But I had my granddaughters when I first signed on, but I did send them in the other room. Perfect. So, Sally, you wanted to hear from your sister Sue, correct? And I believe you typed that in earlier. Can you just confirm that for me, Sally? And this is the reason why I have a little bit of challenges because I have to wait for you guys. But if you don't mind waiting, I'm okay with it too. Jeanne, I certainly hope you are not driving and texting. Don't do it. Somebody called in. Casey's texting. Perfect. And Sally, I'm going to read your sister, so I want you just to confirm, okay? Oh, Kathy Hinkle signing on. And Kathy, we were talking about you earlier and sending you all our love.
Are you ready for a caller?
You're looking for your cousin Tim? I am. I'm totally ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, this is Jeanne. Who am I speaking to? Casey, I think they hung up.
I think they did too. I thought I saw one earlier and drop off, and then they just dropped off. Yeah, so hopefully they'll call back.
646-891-5252. There's the number. We love you guys. We hope you call back in. Yes. Perfect. All right, so Sally, you wanted to hear from your cousin Kim because it was for your sister Sue. For my sister Sue. So confused. So she's your cousin too, correct? Because I feel like you're connected too. Tina, who do you want to know? My son would love to know if he's okay. Who's okay, honey? Just write that one more time. So sorry, so I don't have to scroll back. And Sally, you are connected to Kim as well? Thank you. So I got that. Perfect. I'm all around the chest, but I'm feeling really heavy, and I don't feel like that's how she passed, but it's like really heavy on my chest, and it goes more to my brain. So I don't know if she had cancer and it went to her brain, or she had, or if it was an aneurysm, but that's how I'm feeling. Do you understand that? Because I'm also getting a little confusion as well. And Tina, if you're still listening, I'm going to pull your... Okay, perfect. So you understand. Tina, is that your husband? Sally, so I feel like it was sort of a surprise, but I feel like she knew kind of what was going on, but wasn't able to, I don't know, she wasn't able to communicate it, what she's showing me, or she wasn't, like, she was denying it. But I feel like it was a denial of what was going on, if you understand that. She's telling me that you're so sweet, you're so kind for thinking of her, and please tell your sister that she sends her love. I just feel like this threesome, I don't know if you guys hung out as younger, but she's making me feel like she looked up to you guys. So do you understand that? I don't know what looked up. I don't know. I don't necessarily feel like maybe she was younger as much as I feel like she may be envied. That's more of the feeling that she's giving me. Perfect. Thank you for clarifying that this is your son that you want to hear from. Tina? Garrett? Am I saying that correctly? So first off, Garrett comes through, and he does this flicking, and I don't know what the flicking is. So do you understand, Sally, that Kim still looked up and like had that connection with you? Thank you. So as long as you understand, Gareth is showing me that. I'm also feeling like I can't talk, so I feel like there was no words, unable to speak. So he's showing me that. Do you understand that, Tina? The number to call 646-891-5252. I'll take one more call, one more phone call, and I'm doing my best to make these connections. It's a lot of energy coming at me this way, but I'm doing my best to separate it. Sally, you have a question? And Tina, I feel like there's more for you as well. I feel like it's very overwhelming. I feel like it's hard to catch your breath. And I feel like there's been so much that has stopped in your life since his passing. He's also like making me feel like it's time to open the curtains. Do you understand that? 646-891-5252, Candy. And you can scroll up. It's in the feed. Tina, even though I feel like there's been some time since your son has passed, and I don't know how long it's been, but he's making me feel like there's been time. And he's also showing me, he's giving me the number 6, so it can be the 6 months, 6 day, it could be 6 years, but he's making me feel like there's been this complete standstill, Tina. But he's like, open up the curtains. I do feel like, first off, I feel like there might have been something going on, so I don't know if it was illness, but I'm also feeling like a quick departure he's showing me. So it's just his way of letting me know that he's who he is first. And another way of letting me know that he's still with you. He's like, I'm whispering in her ear, tell my mom that's me that she hears, it's me that she hears, so you understand. Again, I just want to tell you how sorry I am for your loss. And I want you to know that he's still with you. He's still participating. He's still around you all of the time. Casey, you put part of that number in there. There you go. There's the whole number.
Yeah, I accidentally hit, but I do have a caller when you're ready.
True. 6th of October, he died. Beautiful. So that's his way of letting you know, Tina, that he's with you, my love. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your son's soul with us. Casey, I'm ready whenever you are. I'm so overwhelmed tonight.
All right, here we go.
Okay, beautiful. Hi, this is Jeanne. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. How are you, love?
Good, how are you?
I'm good too, thank you. How can I help you tonight?
I was trying to see if I could connect with my first husband.
Sure. Can you just give me his first name? Although he's
sure,
like, he's like, I don't need any introductions. That's how he steps forward. Do you understand that? Oh my land.
Yes.
He's totally a character.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's stepping right up and he's like, how you doing? And he's like a little flirt too, just so you know. Oh my God, that's totally funny. It's just his personality, so you know that it's him.
Yeah.
Were you separated, or was it just separated in time?
We were separated.
Okay, because he's making me feel that, but he makes me feel like his heart has always been with you. That you always had his heart. Do you understand that?
Yep, definitely.
Okay. And he's like saying young love. Do you understand the young love?
Young love? Yep.
Yeah.
I was 16.
He's such a character.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. He says he's really proud of you because you've done so much with your life. You have taken all the opportunities that were placed in front of you, and he's like, you're a ray of sunshine.
That makes sense.
This is like such a beautiful reading because it's like so easy. The way he popped in, he's like, hey, that's awesome, right?
Yeah, he told me no matter what, he'd always be there.
Always. And I just feel that way. And I don't feel like it's ever going to change. And I feel like, again, he's helping you because, look, you always had his heart. So he's going to help you and put those things that are best for you in front of you. And it's just your job to pay attention, to be aware, and to take them and not deny them.
Right.
But he says that's what she's famous for, is like pushing it off like it's for somebody else and not believing. He's like, it's almost like she doesn't believe that she's worthy or have the confidence to take it. He said it was a great topic tonight. He's telling me, well, thank you, Kevin. He really likes the confidence topic that we were talking about earlier. So guys, if you haven't watched my video, the first book club video, head on over. I'm going to add the link in here for you guys so you can watch it. It's awesome. So that's a beautiful quick reading. I hope that makes sense for you.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. It was a great end to the show, Andrea. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for being brave.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You too as well.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. All right. So there, I shared the book club video. You're definitely going to want to download the free chapter of the Goddess You Journal, right? So watch the video, but put your email in. What's an email? No big deal. I'm just going to send you some little tips. I'm going to send you once a week. I'm not crazy with my email list, so it's going to be amazing. We're going to hang out. We're going to be friends, right? And we're going to take this goddess journey. We're going to take this goddess journey, and we're going to make this the foundation for which you have the best year. I promise you. These 12 steps we're going to do together once a month. It's going to be freaking awesome. Yes. All right. So with all of my heart, I want to say thank you for sharing your loved ones with me. Thank you for allowing me to pull them through the veil. Well, I really didn't pull them through. I just opened the door and they stepped right up, like Kevin. He steps right up. Thank you, guys. It was a beautiful show. So amazing. Share with your friends. If you have a moment, leave me a little review. I would really appreciate it. It means the world to me when people are able to connect and read what you have to say, what your experiences are, right? Just like you want me to take time to read your text and pull your loved ones through, I want you to do the same. I want this to be wonderful. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And peace out. You know what I know. You know what I know. Because angels don't lie. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you all next week right here. Same bat time, same Facebook channel. God bless.
Angels don't lie.